Oh, guys. I'm blown away by how strong the Yang Gang is growing and changing and evolving, and all the things going on, all the different movements, oh my god. Like, where do I even start? So many people don't see or know anything about what's going on right now, and it's like, it's about time you listen. So, okay, I am part of many different fucking things. I'm all over the place, right? It's great though. I love it. So it's incredible. All of these things that Yang talked about in his book called The War on Normal People has been manifested into reality, because he thought of the idea, he put it out there, and everyone's like, yeah, I could do that, and it's happening, right? And it's all piecing together. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Can you tell I'm excited? So there's a website, fray.world. It's a new website, still getting the kinks worked out, of course, but just like Facebook, okay? And it pays you for your data. What a fucking concept, right? So I'm in talks with the guy who is building the website, and it's already launched. You can download the app on your Android, not Apple. They're being weird. They're gonna try and deal with it tomorrow. Anyway, so okay, so that's really cool. But then you have this this other part that's going on. So there's Karma Credit, not to be confused with Credit Karma. Karma Credit is essentially a cryptocurrency that pays you for being a fucking good person. It's like, what is that? I don't know. Fucking gratitude. So yeah, that exists, and guess who's also talking to that person? This girl. Oh my god. And then so I am part of the Humanity Forward movement, HFM, as well. Like, I got to talk, well, I talked to at least 2 of the board members regularly, which is incredible. I mean, I get to know what's going on. I was able to help, like, I went through the Slack channel. Oh my god, it was a mess, but there's a lot there, and it's beautiful. And I organized it and, like, prepared some plan of actions based in the way people learn. There's different styles of learning, and I combined it with the hero's journey. Yeah, because we're totally in it, guys. Like, wake up. We're in a fucking video game or movie, whatever you want to call it. Like, which role are you acting? Okay. We are making history. So yeah, and then oh, that sounds right. So okay, I am also working for the Hogwash Party. Wow, how incredible is that? So essentially, I found some, like, incredible mentorship. The screen of my phone's a little cracked, so the light is all weird. I look like I'm glowing. What's happening? Okay. Squirrel. Yes. So I am talking to all these people. Oh yeah, like I'm a steering committee of the Hogwash Party. I have many titles at this point. I don't know what I do. I'm a nomadic activist. There we go. Sleeping in a tent. Yeah, look at it. It's a tent. This was actually my dream when I came to San Diego, to stay in a fucking tent. And then the world was like, no, you can't stay in a tent. I was like, fuck you, I'm gonna stay in a tent. Fuck you, world. Look, I'm in it. Anyways. Yeah, so let's keep going. There's more. So we are talking to people in Canada working on universal basic income. Kenya is maybe on the list soon. We had people on from the UK on the UBI movements. Oh my God. I've been on several different podcasts. Like, I'm everywhere, guys. It's just a scavenger hunt, though. Like, I'm just hidden everywhere. It's great, though. So, yeah, and keeping busy, doing all this stuff. It's a lot. Because I'm also working on my research. Wow. So, being a nomadic activist and, like, fully nomadic for a year and a half, like, I just travel, and I wasn't staying anywhere more than, like, a month. I kind of have to settle down in San Diego, though. That's where I'm at right now. Actually, I'm really excited. Someone asked me, a good old friend of mine, like, went to kindergarten with her, graduated high school with her. I fucking love this woman. I adore her. We were pen pals for a while. Anyway, she was like, why San Diego? Okay, so my legal name is Sarah Doney. Okay, so everything says I heart SD here. This is why I wanted to be here. I wanted to be in a city that loved me and showed me it all the time. But I go by Faye, which is the name that actually brings me joy. But I don't know, I was capitalizing on subliminal messaging intentionally. So, yeah. That's why I'm here. And it, honestly, I think it was perfect. It was kismet, for sure. Okay. So, I just learned about this channel from Mindful Skeptics. I think it's Trickle Up. Oh, wow. Okay. So, this is like, think of like Netflix, but only Yang Gang shit. And it's like badass people who are just like amazing, and you want to be their fucking friend. You want to be on their fucking show. You're like, these are the conversations I've been craving, you know? You're like, you got everything. You got mentorship, coaching, you got your peers, your friends, and your cheerleaders. Like, we're all there, and like, we're working so hard to get reoccurring stimulus checks. Like, we're just like fucking busting ass, right? The people are still phone banking. We're getting people on both sides of the political party, like, so grown, right? Like, there are people trying to end the money corruption in society, represent us, and they are working diligently. There's the Poor People's Campaign, there's Humanity Forward, like, I'm just blown away. There's so many. Black Lives Matter, you know. I've just encountered so many incredible people, and guess what? They just want to help and educate, and then like, so I get excited sometimes. I'm just so flabbergasted, right? Oh, and then so I typed up my life as a hero's journey, because if you've met me, you'd be like, who the fuck is this chick? I love it. It's just, yeah. It's okay. I didn't want the world to know who I was. It's fine. But like, a lot of people know me. I'm everywhere. This is everywhere. It's part of being a nomad. And then just like, I'm like a random story. You don't even know my name, but you like might even talk about me without me knowing you are. It's fun. It's fun. I love it. I love it. And yeah, oh my god. So, okay, so I'm on this amazing land. I can't tell you where it's at because someone's staying on their parents' property, but the parents don't want people to know that he's here. But he wants to like build this little fucking community out in the fucking on his property where, you know, it's gotta be like hidden, which makes sense, you know, but like, oh, his plants are amazing, right? I actually asked to pitch a tent as a guest tent / like office space, so I can do calls where there's reception and sit down. Yeah, because there's never reception here, and I know that bothers like everybody I'm working with. Like, they're like, when I even do family phone calls. Like, so every Sunday, my family, we all call around like 6 o'clock, and we're just, how are you doing? It's a lot of like, how's your health? Which is interesting. Or how do you solve this problem? And it's just like asking family, like, how do you kill slugs or something, you know? I don't think we've actually talked about that, but I thought about asking them, like how my grandparents like did their little beer traps for slugs. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, and like my family's super incredible. I wish the world knew my family. I mean, they kind of do. Like my grandpa used to go to mission trips, Nicaragua, just Mexico, everywhere, fucking everywhere. Grandma too, but like not so much these days, you know. But they would build churches, schools, houses. I went down there once and I built a house for this family. Like, wow, it was in Tijuana. It's the only time I went outside of America. I've only been outside of America once, and it was Tijuana. So, like, does it count? Anyway, and now I'm like right next door to it. Yeah, and so, like, I've learned a lot from my family, and I've like asked. Like, we have so many resources, guys. And I've learned so much from so many people, and I've been doing so much journaling, investigative journaling, like behind the scenes, and I'm like friends with everybody. So like, how great is that? Okay, not everyone. That's too full of myself, but most people like me. I'm definitely not on everybody's good side. It's fine. They have their reasons. I don't blame them. Not everyone's cup of tea. But anyway, so, yeah, oh my God, okay. What else is there? Like, I'm not even done. I wrote out my story and I submitted it to Paget, and she is a well-known YouTuber. She was looking for, like, stories to inspire, essentially. And, like, my story's so cool, like, because I've just been watching it, right? And, it was just a lead up to like all of this. I heard everybody's dreams while we were just like helping on the Yang campaign, and I was like open ears listening and all these projects, and I was like, oh my God, they all work together. And so I've just been working on the formula, essentially, of how to piece it together. I got books, man. I got like so much research, and it's just, this brain is just full of stuff. I'm also part of this Compassion Buddies thing, part of the Yang Gang, where we just like partner up with somebody and like talk about our emotions and stuff. You know, that's good. I have a life coach, Brittany Blumberg. If I butchered your last name, it's only because I probably never said it before out loud. But anyway, yeah, so she's amazing. And like we're friends though, like, which is embarrassing that doesn't matter. Yeah, and it's embarrassing that I didn't get her last name right, to clarify. But yeah, so, and her house, oh my God. Okay, so these people who like live in this house, it's in Portland, Oregon, well, near it, and like they are incredible activists too. Like, my friend Chrissy Wood, her song, like she's like listening to an angel, guys. Ugh. And then she was like the first concert that Portland's seen in a while, because she was helping with the Black Lives Matter movement, and like, oh my God, it was just incredible, right? I'm like, this is an inspiration. But like she's just one of the people working behind the movement in the house too, like, or, you know, behind a lot of movements. We have like, maybe it's, oof, I don't want to butcher it, never mind. God, what else is there though? Yeah, I met a lot of people in the Yang Gang who were actually like actively in the fucking protests, right? And like first-hand accounts of what's going on, like, oh, are you guys okay? Like, and then, there's so much shit going down, guys. there's a lot, but there's a lot of good shit happening. And I know you guys aren't like following, you know, necessarily, you know, like politics even. But oh my god, you should get on board. This is cool shit. Talk about feeling like you have a purpose. And I have like a 30-year vision. So like I have a serious like take on a longer term. I'm not in it for just a little bit. I'm like in the long haul, and things are coming together. I'm just keeping my eye out for the right people to fit into that plan. But I'm not gonna like, I might be able to help inspire an idea that maybe is sort of towards my vision. I'm not gonna lie about this. I do plant ideas, but you know, they were yours first anyway. You already wanted to do it. I just helped encourage it, right? Like, because we're all destined to follow some path that feels authentic to ourselves. And a lot of people are activated, you know, they hit their defining moments. You know, when you feel that like the world is crashing, death, now rebirth is happening. So, you know, we get universal basic income out there, and we end up, you know, filling our needs, not worrying about if we're going to get kicked out, you know. Yeah, maybe you're afraid of like being homeless because you know how badly you've treated homeless. Okay, guys, wake up. Let's just take care of each other. Let's not blame anybody. Let's just get money into the hands of the people, and then we can start actually paying ourselves for the work that we have been doing. We have been investing in ourselves, okay? And it's time for the payoff, okay? That's what it boils down to. So, yeah. Hogwash party. Okay, so I am also going to be participating in cannabis thing. I'm still new to some of the stuff Rich is talking about, Rich Ryle. But like he wants me to help sell like this fucking bomb ass stuff. It's called hogwash, and it's you just drink it straight if you really wanna, but it's expensive. It's $25 a bottle, but oh my god, totally worth it. Fucking worth it. Like if you get to try some, oh my god, you'll never turn back. That's what it boils down to. But it's also like a ploy, not employ. We're selling it for the actual political party that is Hogwash Party, and it's like only in California right now. So, but like he's like putting his fucking like whole reputation on the line to essentially whistleblow some corrupt shit he's like actually investigated, you know, and there's red flags everywhere, and he's getting like a lot of pushback for essentially being a whistleblower. It's a dangerous game he's like going into, right? And you know, he's pretty hell-bent on this. And from everything he's told me, I mean, I was in one of the buildings that he was talking about that like is like red flag. It's a indoor skydiving building that was paid for by HUD, but it's like being used as an office building, and yet there's like not enough bathrooms. Another building, they're spending like $300,000, don't quote me on that, dollars a month on this building that they can't even use because it's like filled with asbestos. Did I say that right? I don't know, but like they're not even using it, and they're just paying them. Red flag, guys. Like, and like they'd have to tear it down and everything, like just and there's no broker number on these buildings, and their worth is immensely high for what it should be at, and it's just like someone's making money off of you guys, essentially off your tax dollars, and they're just putting it in their little pretty pockets, you know, and I was just thinking about that. I don't know if this is necessarily the goal of the Hogwash Party, but imagine if you're a part of a political party and could just be a legal entity that fights for like being a whistleblower. Like you're entitled to be able to be safe and like call people out on their like bullshit and be safe. I think it would like move the needle towards being in alignment with your own values. And you can vote blue or red or green or whatever color you want to put in there, or, you know, whatever political party. You just vote for what feels right, you know. But yeah. So, like, it's cool because I'm going to start getting paid. Money! I could use that. But also, if other people want to help me sell hogwash, guess what? You can get paid money too. If you directly make the sale, you get $10 per bottle. If you, like, it gets complicated with the other, like, kind of, you compare it to drug dealer, but it's, like, not a drug. It's just truth. The essence of truth is in the bottle of hogwash. Yeah. His little story about it, though, is really cool. He, like, broke down in the middle of, like, desert and during a rainstorm where the flash floods are, like, next to the fucking sign, and this guy just appears out of nowhere and is like, what's up, you know? And they start talking, and he's like, I gotta figure out what's going on with my vehicle. He's like, but the other guy was, like, asking for food and water, and, like, he obliged, and eventually, like, this man shared hogwash with him, and he's like, it's the essence of truth, right? Is what he called it. But the guy actually was like, you know, the problem with your truck is this. And he's like, what do you mean? And he's like, I heard it go out when you went around the bend or whatever it was. I'm not quoting the story perfectly. But essentially, he was right. It had snapped, and he had backup in his vehicle, and he was able to get back on the road. But, like, he gave him the recipe, and, you know, that's where the name hogwash came from, or the essence of truth came from, you know. It's an interesting story. It just, a moment like that is very unique, you know. I don't think that just happens to anybody. I mean, I've got some weird stories. Oh my God. You guys don't even know the life I've lived. I think I was just on this roller coaster ride that was just, like, throwing me left and right, and I'm just, like, trying not to die or vomit, and that's been my life, you know. And, like, I've been having some fucking great epiphanies and ideas, and I think I can pull it off. I think I can, and people are like, wow, you dream big, man. Like, yeah. I mean, okay, I was saying this earlier. If Walt Disney can dream up Disneyland, why can't we fucking dream up together, collectively, fucking world peace with, like, people being happy, and if, like, we can step into that reality. Like, we literally have all the ability to step into that reality, and technology really helps, especially with communication, and we are bomb at communication now, right? We're getting stronger, and we don't have to, like, wait for these small little TV stations to, like, tell us what's good and bad. We don't. It's just instant communication, phone calls. We're interacting. We're saving these conversations so they can be pulled up later when you have the right time. And you can go on a website. I think it's it's through Mindful Skeptics. The trickleupmaybe.com. I did not look it up. So, yeah, just it's all incredible. This whole movement is incredible. And I am lucky to be witnessing it firsthand and, like, having my fingers in just the, like, creation of this machine. It's all coming together. And it could be it is a worldwide phenomenon right now. Worldwide. We've already got Black Lives Matter worldwide, right? But what UBI, Universal Basic Income, is worldwide. It's happening. It's happening. So, yes. And I've been writing articles. I've been only really posting them on Frey because I get paid for my data on that website. So, I mean, fuck you guys, come to the website. If you really want to read my shit, I have great fucking stories that you could share. But come to my site, please, and just Tisdoney, Tisdoney, or maybe it's just Faye Doney. I'm now I'm doubting myself. I'm pretty sure it's Tisdoni. I've been using that fucking acronym, been using that name for fucking ever. For like Minecraft. I loved Minecraft. I was like totally on the mod server. And I feel like all I'm really doing is just like a real life version of moderating on a Minecraft server, but like with real consequences. I feel like I'm in a video game, like literally. I've been doing quests like nobody's business, and I've been rocking it. Oh, missions are big. The dragons I'm slaying are huge. Like, but yeah, we got so much going on, and we need more volunteers. I mean, we could use more money, more skills. Might as well. So my PayPal is pullingadoni@gmail.com. My Cash App is Faye Doni, capital F, capital D. I don't know if that matters. I prefer Venmo. That's Art by Doni, ARTBYDONEY. My name will pop up as Sarah probably. I need to get a Patreon or something. Like, at this point, I feel like I could do so much with that money. And like, I can even help carve this land that I'm on to help other people. Like, he's already talking about taking in other people who need a place to stay in a tent. And like, just, I mean, you gotta like hike in here and be quiet, somewhat respectful of the land and the people. But like, it's like not an offer for people to take up, by the way. But I'm just saying, like, imagine if people were like, hey, my land, I have some extra land here, you need a safe haven, pitch a tent if you must, But then I'm going to actually be working with a guy who's talking about clean energy with magnets, okay, and copper coils and motors, and for like $20 to $40, I can make like the greenest energy possible and just turn it on and off at a whim. Like, big business doesn't want us to know about these things, right? But you can YouTube anything at this point. But what if I just like started becoming an inventor? I mean, I think I could. I'm like, my mom's a mechanic. Her brain works that way. I could fucking do that too. Like, I think, I'm not there, but I know how to learn how to get there. I've learned the learning process so quickly that I can just bypass some of the steps if I make sure I like meet certain criteria along the way. Yeah. Oh my God. And like, I know how to help people, not talk, but I know how to plug people into like what their strengths are and stuff. And I've been studying people for a long time, for like my whole life, If I saw a trait in somebody else, I'd be like, that I'm going to take. Not that one. That's good, And I don't know. I do that with movies and video games. Like, if there's traits, I don't know, I just merge them all together and apply what works best and scientific method it, guys. I live off of social currency, bartering and trading and Skillshare, and just, I get donations. Fucking thank you, donors. Oh my God, I would not exist here without you. And eventually I'd like an RV. That's where I'm at. But like a small, or a camper van. I think I want a camper van at this point. Oh, I'm going to make it look like a Romanian caravan. Oh, my truck was a good first attempt, but it ain't great. But it's a free truck, so I got to practice. I told myself one day that I'm going to be so famous that my truck, even though it's a piece of shit, it's going to be worth something. Yeah. What if it was, though? Like, whatever, I can dream big. Yes. So, and like, I'm using my truck as like free advertising for all these, a couple of the things that I'm working with, like the cryptocurrency, Karma Credit, and then the Frey World, and then my website, podcast, Yang Gang Roundtable podcast. Yeah. So crazy. Yeah, life is crazy. I'm very honored to just meet all these people. My Twitter handle is at Tisdony, Tisdony. Find me, like, reach out to me if you want to. I'm always looking for engaging conversations. I'm a busy person though, terrible at texting back. Bear with me. Yeah. Thank you. Like and share this video. I think a lot of fucking people could use hearing this, and you could be part of that. You could be part of this movement. Go to anything that I mentioned if it seems like it's up your alley, because or you need to find a place to go to, like, volunteer to make a difference if you're tired of what you fucking see in this world. We got movements, and they are everywhere, and they are active, and things are changing. So I hope that gives you a little hope. Bye-bye for now. Till next we meet.